What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hoop Jargon back with another video, and let's go ahead and attack it, man. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, man. What the hell is going on with the Golden State Warriors, man? Before I do that, I want to set some pretext that, they have lost 2 games in a row in blowout fashion, and we'll go over the scores in just a second. But this is just a derivative in my mind of how it is when you win for so long and when that championship sale is no longer in the breeze, man. And so that's what you're seeing right now with Golden State, because this team has been so dominant for so long that people have forgot that before they got to championship form, they were a 2-round and out team. So you're so used to seeing the Golden State Warriors in championship form that when you watch this new iteration, for most casual fans, man, you're losing your mind right now, man. And that's just the fact of the matter. You've seen it all over the internet, just like I've seen it. And I'm here to tell you, Hoop Jargon is here to first tell you, relax. I get it, man. And let me say this. I think a lot of, LeBron fanboys, I think a lot of Giannis Antetokounmpo fans, I don't really see fanboys in his, but KD fans, you basically see that the chink in the armor, man. You see that this immaculate, insurmountable team that had so much success is no longer that. And they got to build their way back into it. I mean, there's no Klay Thompson. There's no Draymond Green. It's funny how people talk about these losses and don't bring up the obvious element that 2 pieces of that championship component are not out there on the floor. And secondly, to what Steph Curry said in this quote, and I'll kind of paraphrase, is that they know that they started out slow, but they also played against 2 championship caliber teams, which is true. And they got their ass handed to them. And so I know a lot of people, again, man, they waiting for their get back. So people are like, oh, nah, that's excuses. I ain't trying to hear it. So I understand where their spirit emanates from. I really do. But with that being said, like you are just playing out your mind, man, if you think this is an accurate depiction of what Golden State has to offer thus going forward. Now, I get it, man. The new guys have not been looking great. Wiggins is probably putting up like 12 and 5, I believe. Kelly Oubre putting up like 6 points a game. And these are guys you expect to come in and give you some quality minutes and to bolster the Warriors backcourt. But it's not quite been happening that way. James Wiseman been looking okay. He looks solid and he'll be solid. I don't evaluate rookies too quickly. Like, you gotta let them feel the game out. He's a little too Bambi-ish in the tail end for me. But, the skill set is there, the mindset is there. And I think he's going to be fine, man. So people are like just losing their minds when like the NBA guys did not have a real offseason. For a team with all that transition, it's going to take a while to build continuity. And it's just not going to come just off rip like that, especially if you're devoid talent like we led in with. And that's why Brooklyn looks so good. That team already has synergy. And you throw in 2 pieces like Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, what do you think's going to happen? They ready to go. But with the Golden State system, man, they just got to, people have to buy in, man. I tell people all the time, man, name me 7 guys on Golden State's team. I'll wait. Exactly. So with that being said, man, I think it is incumbent upon you being basketball fans to understand that things take a process. But I get it, man. They've been good for so long. Now it's people time to get their pop shots in. I'm from Houston, Texas, man. Like out here, people hate the Warriors, man. Like so much so, when Steph Curry, his wife made the restaurant out here, people were like, I ain't going to it. I think he got closed down a few months ago. May have been because of COVID. I'm not sure. But yeah, man, so people getting their get back right now. And I will say this. So this is kind of a testament of like the greatness or the way that LeBron James plays. I know a lot of people want to accentuate or elevate LeBron, with the juxtaposition of Steph Curry. But you got to understand that they're 2 different kind of players, man. Steph Curry is the kind of guy. He's not a plug-and-play, change-your-franchise kind of guy. But he's the kind of guy, if you have a culture where people pass the ball and share the ball, he's going to be the catalyst of that. And LeBron James is more of a plug-and-play guy. Like, you can put him anywhere, give him, pretty decent talent, he's going to get you to the playoffs. Now, the notion that he can just take any group of guys to the next level, that's been debunked from 2 years ago. But he's shown if you surround him with shooters, you surround him with another star player or 2, he can get you in championship competition. And people just got to understand, like, different players have different archetypes and they have different styles that they impact the team. So you can't, for example, like in football, you can't compare necessarily Tom Brady to Joe Montana because they ran two different types of offenses. And it's kind of hard to plug and play. So that's what I want to say, man. So y'all just kind of relax, man. Like, I know the Warriors not going to be what you've been used to from 2 years ago and back, but they're a well-coached team. They just have a lot of new pieces. I see people saying, oh, it's time to get rid of Kelly Oubre and Andrew Wiggins. I'm like, that's cool, but you're still going to have two new guys that got to learn the system. So you got to kind of see the project through. You know, Andrew Wiggins, we talking about a 22-point-per-game score for his career. You know, his stats are a little down right now, but he's never really played in an offense that demanded him to be in a certain area and to play at a certain point of discipline. It's been free flow playing with the Timberwolves. So this is new for him. So for him to learn his system, learn his place. Because I've seen Harrison Barnes thrive in this offense, and you can't sit here and tell me that Andrew Wiggins isn't better than Harrison Barnes. Yeah, I'm not going to listen to that with a straight face. So that's just where I see it. That's where I assess it. So y'all got to just kind of see the forest through the leaves, man, and just kind of see that this is growing pains. This is them going through their evaluation process. And I think, definitely next year when Klay comes back, you know, after, obviously that was a great miss for this whole year. They'll be back to championship form perhaps, but right now you're going to see a lot of lump taken right now. And again, it did not help they playing two of the best teams in basketball. So let's keep this in full context. They're going to get dropped big time against the best team, but just give them time to materialize, man. So I'm patient. I hope y'all patient. If not, I get it. When you're great for so long, when you ain't great so much, it's time for the Boo Birds to come out. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. But, man, thank y'all so much for rocking with Hoop Jargon, man. My Deion Sanders video did over 23,000 views. Man, I really appreciate that. Y'all catch